Oh, brother. What's good, chat? Good morning. How much did I lose? I haven't traded at all. I haven't traded in a while, but I haven't traded since like last week, if I'm not mistaken. How's the hangover? I don't get hangovers. I literally, what took me so long to get back was I was running. I did 3 miles today. Normally I do 2, but today I did 3. Normally I do 2, but today I did 3. I'm trying to work my way up to 5 miles a day, but it's taking me a while, man. Let me take this real quick. I hope everybody day is going well though. I came to check in, to be honest, because I haven't traded since the 12th. Honestly, running before the charts clears your mind. Yeah, I'm so locked in, bro. I'm drinking Gatorade right now. Honestly, I don't even drink Gatorade like that because I feel like it has like, it tastes like, is it sugars? Yeah, it's hella sugar in here. It's hella sugar in here. Normally I just drink straight water, but today I'm drinking this Gatorade because I honestly needed the flavor. But normally I'm gonna just drink water pre-workout and then work out at 11, 12. The boxing match is supposed to be coming up. Man, I'm not, honestly, that shit's gonna be hella easy, but hey man, I guess we never doubt people. I'm gonna just keep it like that, I guess. But so I'm probably get off around like 10:30. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. I need to go. I don't know. I've been procrastinating on a lot of stuff since I came back after being stuck in fucking Miami. I'll probably go to the gym, come back, because I found the gym super close to my crib. So I'm gonna start going there. And then come back, probably go to the sauna. That's what I need to do. I need to hit the sauna again. Drain some alcohol from my system. What am I hitting in a gym? Well, I just do boxing stuff, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, boxing alone can build cardio, but the workouts you do and the training that you do during workouts can really make you just fit alone. But yeah, I'm gonna probably try to find some time to, like, if I get my schedule right. So what I want to do is I want to get my schedule to where I'm like waking up at like 6, running at 6, run 3 to 5 miles. That's like my goal is to get 5 miles, but run 3 miles in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, run 3 miles, get back by 7. Once I get back by 7, because 3 miles, that only takes me like 20 minutes. Run that, get by like 7, chill for a little bit, get on stream for, I might change it to like 7 or 8. So that way when I get back, I can just hop right on stream. So I'll probably run at like 7, 8, hop on stream. That's what I did today. Ran at 7 or ran at 8, came back, hop on stream. Then I'll go train at 11. Once I train at 11, I'll probably just get done by like 2 o'clock, and then I'll run again. So I'll run 3 miles again, and then the rest of my day is clear from there. So I'll probably do something like that. No gun on the table today? Nah. How did I run 4 miles in 12 minutes? Just took off running. I like sprinting. I don't really like I need to work on pasting. But I just like fucking sprinting. How do I feel? I feel great though. But yeah, today I literally have not traded since like here. The 12th. I haven't traded since the 12th. Wait, no. That's the wrong 12th. Oh no. Yeah, since the 12th. But everybody was asking me yesterday about what is like my entry criteria. Remember when we was on live stream the other day and price broke out like here? Price broke out like here. And I was waiting for price to come back. I'm not trading when price doesn't give me some type of correction. Now, I did see some things on the 30-minute time frame, but I don't think that I would have taken those trades at all. Like just based off of me, like today's actually a good day on the 30-minute, but I don't know if that one's going to fully play through. Because price already tapped into here anyways. So it's already reached a level of buyers. But anyways, so when price broke out, we dropped all the way back down to these lows. So we dropped all the way to where buyers were at. Then price pulled up, and this was during Asian session. Pulled up and then ended up dropping more Asian session, making a new lower low, pulled back, and then dropped again London session. Now, those times I normally don't trade. I trade during New York session. So I ended up missing this whole move. So I missed this whole move. And then price ended up being right around here during New York session, all the way at this low that we're at currently. And I was just like, well, I'm just going to miss out on this one. I didn't feel no type of way either because I feel like price could do another correction. So I'm not tweaking about it. It was just like, dang, that shit just dropped like before I even woke up and was able to look at the charts. Because I don't look at the charts outside of New York session, to be honest. Like I really don't, unless price hits my alert. But I didn't have any alerts for these lows. Like I didn't have any alerts for these lows or these lows down here. So I just didn't see it until I got on the charts at yesterday's New York session. And now we're at today's New York session and we're making another lower high, which is definitely, you know what, we could take advantage of this. The only problem is like, do I know for sure price isn't just going to come here, make a lower high? I mean, make a higher low and come up. Because we already made a low. This could actually go our way. I'm just I'm very picky when it comes to my trades. Like I really don't like losing. Like I really just don't like losing trades. So it's like I don't like getting into anything and everything. So I just always like I try to make sure that I'm getting into the best setup as possible. So that way I don't lose. I just really don't like losing. Somebody's calling me. I just really hate losing. But okay, it says somebody's. Yeah. I said somebody's calling me, but I guess not. All right. Yeah, I haven't traded since the 12th. Literally the 12th. Then last month, I traded 3 times last month. Took the loss, took this fat ass loss for no reason. I should have just closed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I should have just closed, but I was being hard headed. And then last month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades last month. 5 trades last month, 3 trades this month. I'm at February. And then we took 3 trades this month. Honestly, how it's looking, I might end up taking 4 trades this month, 4 or 5 trades this month, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I might take around like 4 trades this month, because like it's not a bad setup. Like right now, we don't have a bad setup. It's just taking that risk right there. It's just like, I don't know if I want to take a risk right there. Like I would rather take a risk if price came back up to here or even broke here. I would take the risk if it broke here, but then at that, you would have to go to the daily time frame and see that price has no correction. Literally look at the daily time frame. No correction. It literally broke out from here and just went. Compared to like here on the daily where you have like a pull up, correction, pull up, correction, pull up. And then you have this super extended, but then it corrected. Look how crazy this is right here. And these are things that I like. This is what makes me so picky on my trades. Because you see this right here, price pulls up. I had to make sure my mic was on. Price pulls up super strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7. 9 days of straight green candles. This was a red day actually, but let's say 8 days of straight green candles, and then one day wipes all that out. So now we're on this track where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days back to back to back. Price is just dumping. Why the fuck would I sell at the bottom of this? Why would I sell at the bottom of this? Me personally. And that's why I'm so picky with my trades. Once I seen it was dropping, it was like, I just feel like I personally feel like I would be chasing at that point if I sold at the bottom. I would literally feel like I would be chasing. So I didn't get in here because it didn't meet my entry criteria. Like this is where price broke out. Price went, didn't give me the correction I was looking for. So I just didn't get into the trade. But yeah, this month, if we can get some type of pullback, I'll probably take it. So if we get like a pullback on this 4 hour, price pulls back up. It's like it's not just red candles going down. We get like maybe 2 green days for gold. I'll definitely take it. Because this is the end of that drop right here. This is the end of that drop right here. Why am I doing it like that? So even after this, we could get like a indication to the downside on the daily indication, but we still need some type of correction. And the reason why I'm saying correction so much today is because like a correction just solidifies the structure. It solidifies the structure because let me explain it. When price is pulling up, let's do it like this. Let's just start from all the way down here. Let's start from here. We can really start from anywhere. So let's say if we're looking at the chart, right? If price is on structure, even on a daily time frame, price is not just going to break these lower highs, these higher lows for no reason. Now here we break here, boom. Okay. This could be an indication to the downside. Second time it breaks, it doesn't pull through, ends up creating a higher low again. So now as we go through this, I'm trying to explain it in the best way possible. As we go through this trend, price is not breaking structure the whole time. So because of those higher lows, it builds our confidence that price is going to continue to go higher because it's not breaking those higher lows. So if we're on a downtrend, the more lower highs we get, the better it is for our confidence, because now we know price is not just going to pull back up. But also look here. This is why it's very important, because this is our last lower high. Sorry. This is our last lower high. Price can do whatever it wants in this area. It can literally do whatever it wants in this area. Like, it could do whatever. So you want to be as close to this lower high as possible. So this correction would have helped. If we made a correction here and correct it, that lower high would have helped, because it would have lowered. All it's doing is lowering my stop loss and lowering my risk. Because at the end of the day, you have to make sure that your risk is always on point. People think that I risk a lot, but me personally, I don't feel like I risk a lot, 10%, but my stop loss is above the lower high. So honestly, I'm not even risking, because one, look at price. Literally look how price is moving once it's on an uptrend or a downtrend. Once it's on a trend, price doesn't break its own structure until it's time. Boom, lower high. I mean higher low, higher low. Higher low, and then look what happened here. Prime example too. Again, we got a higher low here. Somebody said, Powell speak tomorrow. I don't really care about Powell speaking. News doesn't really affect me anymore. I used to think about that a lot, but I just really don't give a fuck anymore about news, unless it's like the war. We have a higher low here, pushes up to the top. There's no correction here to save price until down here. This saved price from just falling through the roof, because we had that higher low here. We had this higher low here, and price respected that. It respected that, picked back up, and started going back on the same higher low momentum that it was before. Right? Price could have just dropped. But since there was buyers sitting here, there's a higher low here. It respected that and then continued to do what it was doing before. Literally continued to do what it was doing before. Look at this. Back with the higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, until we broke. Now, since we broke this level, the last lower high we have is here. So all this is just price moving down. So since price is just moving down with no new lower high, so a lower high is when price has this is a high. This would be a lower high, because this high is lower than the previous one. So since price is moving without a lower high, it's just selling. There's going to be one day coming soon where price has a super green day. There's just going to be a super green day. No, I don't use a Fibonacci. Damn, hold on, wait a minute. $4,288. Next level. That's like 300 away. So we should go long. How did anything that I say tell you that you should go long? Oh my God, are you stupid? How did anything that I say tell you to buy? Everything I just said, how the hell did it say buy? Like, are you? Oh my God. How did anything I say tell you to buy? I'm teaching you how structure works so that you know what a trend is. So that way you can get into a trade. So why would you buy at the bottom? And why would you sell at the bottom? Like if you're not in a trade, you just wait. How did anything I say tell you to buy? You're just asking me just dumbass questions. Nothing that I said, oh, so I said I should buy gold. Do you not see that price is going down? Do you not see that? Like, are you not even looking at the screen? Like, you're not even looking, or you're not even trying. Like, how are you going to buy and price is selling as we speak? Like, why would you even do that? Literally makes no sense. Check silver. I don't even trade silver. We should definitely trade US30. What was silver's what you call it? Bro, I don't know why he asked should we buy price right now. Silver is on the same wave as silver's literally on the same wave as gold too as well. It's doing literally the same exact thing with the whole like sell. Well, this one's not as bad as gold, but this whole sell-off thing. I need you guys to lock in, bro. This shit is like, you guys want to make money. I'm already make money. I'm trying to help you guys make money. You're talking about you want to buy price at a lower high. Like, do you not see these red candles? Do I need to make them orange for you? You want me to make them orange? So you can see that there are red candles going down, orange candles going down. Do you not see that there's hell of orange candles? Why would you buy price on hell of orange candles? But this market has definitely been selling literally every aspect. We got gold selling, we got the stock selling. So now we got Dow Jones. I'm pretty sure NASDAQ is selling. Wait, I got NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ is semi-selling. It's always choppy. We got oil doing whatever like this is consolidating. We're not even gonna bring this into the picture. We got, I already said gold. These are the only things I have. Yo, low key, I seen somebody trading UJ. I think we was talking about this the last live stream. Somebody talking about UJ, but this, I'm not gonna lie, was looking kind of nice. All right, let me go back to my original candles. All right, so wait a minute. I want to see something. So here we already tapped into a level of buyers. I don't even trade Forex. I really always feel like price on Forex is not the same as moving like gold or NASDAQ or something. So I just never traded it. But I'm not going to lie. This was looking nice. Already made a high. So if we already made this high, we already broke structure here. So this was our low, our last level. So we have literally price coming here, and here, and then we broke here. So this is an indication to the downside. Now, I don't know what price is doing. Well, price can do whatever it wants until it gets to that high. But if I was mainly focused on this, I probably would look only solely at this level and this level. I wouldn't get distracted by this over here. I would just focus on these two because price definitely sold off the other day, made an indication to the downside. So I'll keep an alert, like literally like right here. And once price comes back under here, I would sell price. But as long as it doesn't break, you shouldn't like be scared as long as it doesn't break here. The moment it breaks here, that's when you should be thinking, okay, buyer's mindset. So what's like the next level? But I think the next level of this is all-time highs. Yeah, it's all-time highs after this. So if you was to trade buys, you would just be trading it back to 161.7. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a scoop, bruh. Oh, bro. Oh yeah, I'm tweaked. Yo, I'm actually tweaked. I'm actually tweaked. I'm finna go work out because I'm not finna sit on the charts. Oh, I'm actually tweaked. Yo, don't laugh at me. I'm trying to. I can't wait till the fight, bro. BTC is not doing anything either. Creatine? No, it's pre-workout. 10:30, bro. You gotta. I gotta like. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I went off last night, bro. I party all the way until fucking. Bro, I partied all the way until 5 a.m. I went to sleep for 2 hours. Woke up. I had to run, bro. I woke up at 7 today, so I went to sleep at 5. Woke up at 7. Ran. Today's actually been a good. It's starting off to be a good day. I should have pre-workout before I ran, but honestly, I don't know how that's gonna make me feel. So, but for the meantime, bro, I don't have anything else on the charts to look at, so I'm overly getting off. Any advice for over trading? I would say when it comes to over trading, what you could use, I don't have it on me right now. It's probably in my suitcase because I travel with it all the time. But there's like this little brick that you can get. It's literally called brick. There's like this little brick that you can get. So after every trade, you can like brick your phone and then it'll lock your phone from all the trading apps. That's discipline. Take notes. Yeah, you can literally get the little brick thing. I literally would show you, but I don't know where I put it. Yeah, low-key might be in my suitcase, but my assistant cleans my crib, so I don't know. What if I don't trade off a phone? Then move away from your computer. What the hell? Go outside, touch grass. Y'all please don't overthink trading. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop overthinking it. All right. I thought the brick thing was a joke. No, it's an actual thing. Not gonna lie. Today's gonna be a good day. I'll see you guys. I wasn't gonna take too much time. Y'all, you said a breakdown of what trade? This trade? Gotcha. How do people trade ICC on the lower time frame? I have no clue. Low key. No, 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 no. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm tweaking. I was gonna say, low key, do we sell gold? I'm just far not into it like everybody else. I know some people that have like some of my friends that trade, they're like in from like 4,800. I'm overly behind. So I'm gonna just let it be. Oops, excuse me. Oh yeah, that dude wanted me to break down. Matter of fact, that trade was a close buy. I'm tweaking. Wipe my mouth. Yo, 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 yo. Don't FOMO. No, I'm not FOMOing. Everyone has their system. Yeah, everybody has their own way. Yo, chill, bro. Chat. Stop. I did it. Sorry, I was reading something. I was overly not locked in just now. Yeah, that one trade was a closed trade. It was almost break even. Hold up. Where's my chat? That one trade was a break even. What's the powder pre-workout? I'm gonna start tweaking in a second. What's my broker? I use liquid. Is it best to stick to 3 time frames? I say try like 1 or 2. Fidget spinner in the big 2026. I got ADHD. I can't sleep. Like I don't sleep at all. Like daily I probably need like there's a break even trade. Hold on, I'll show you. Cause I was just looking at it. Both these trades. It was literally a break even trade. And that was like, I think it was when we was in buys off of literally down here, buys off of down here, and then it sold off. And I was on the other account too. But I overly have not been trading since the 12th. It was a break even. Bro, look how much my swaps be, bro. Like literally my swaps be OD. I feel like price action disturbed overall because of war. I'm not gonna lie, this whole war thing, it was, let me not say it was fun, but trading the beginning of it was easy. Let's just put it that way. Trading the beginning when the war was finna happen and everything was super easy because everything was just mooning and it was like, oh, life is great because we're making money, yada yada. But now we're getting into like week 3, 4, and it's just like there's a whole war going on in Iran, Israel, some say Dubai, and all this other stuff. And it's just like you have things like gold that are just taking a major hit to the downside, which I feel like is very, very manipulated. But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, getting to 6,000 because price was headed towards 6,000. Not gonna lie, look at it. 5,600 was the highest that we touched. That was so close to 6,000, literally 6,000, like right here. That was so close to 6,000. This whole move would have made it there. Like literally looking at this. Hold up, wrong thing. Where is Ghost Feed? There we go. Like this whole move that we did, like taking this is literally 6,000 right here. That whole move would have been 6,000 just from here. So we only needed like 7 more green days and would have been at 6,000 on gold. But that's hella crazy. That's the same with oil. Like people thought oil was going to stay at $120. I don't even have oil on here. Wait, do I? Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. People really thought oil was going to stay at $120. But it just didn't make sense. So, I mean, it's cool where we're at now. I just really would like for price to kind of make sense more, I guess you can say, and build structure. But time will tell. Every day is not a trading day, and everything doesn't have to be traded. You only need probably like 2 to 3 good ass trades a month, to be honest. And it's not even a capital thing, because you can have like 2 to 3 trades a month, or even let's say 1 trade a week. And that 1 trade a week, let's say starting off with $1,000, 1 trade, 1 to 2 trades a week. Each one of those trades you should be risking like 10%. So 1,000, 10%. That's like right around $400 per trade. And you can be calm. $400 one week, $400 the next week. Really, that's right around there. You're making what? $2,000 a month off that 1K account. And that's if you have some good trades. And there can be some days where you might come out with 1,000 and then 2,000. And then the second month, you up the risk a little bit more since your account is growing. And then you move from there. But it's all about taking the right risk. Like, don't just trade anything and everything. That's just retarded. What is swap? So swap is something that, the best way to explain it, if you're a swing trader, you're going to see swap more than anything. Day traders are not going to see swap. Yeah, day traders are not going to see swap. And then scalpers are obviously not going to see swap. You're most likely going to get hit with commissions the most. Commissions is going to hurt you most if you're a scalper. But it really doesn't hurt if you're actually making a lot of money. So anyways, a swap is basically when you take a trade into another day session. So like, let's say we traded in New York, but we're still holding the trade. The market closes and then reopens. So it closes at 4, reopens at 6. Price is the broker's gonna charge you a fee for taking that trade over. With futures, it's more of a liquidity thing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't trade futures, so don't quote me on it. But I'm pretty sure on futures, you have to have a certain amount of money in your account in order to hold it into the next session or to the next day. With futures, you can't hold that overnight. You can trade overnight, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that one either, but I'm pretty sure on futures, if you want to hold it to the next day or whatever the case might be, you have to have that liquidity in your account. It's the same way with Forex, CFDs. When you're trading it, you can trade overnight, but it's going to charge you a fee. And that's also depending on your lot size and whatever you're trading. So gold, the reason why my swap is so high, because, you know, gold is gold. It takes a lot of money, makes a lot of money. And it's like, I've been holding this for right around, sorry, let's see. I did it for, it doesn't tell me the day. I don't know how to use this. I just kind of use this to I was holding this since the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was holding this since the 8th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because I closed one day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 divided by 90. That's like almost. I'm trying to do this. Is that 20, 24? It's like 24. 90 divided by 5. That's 18. Or 90 divided by 4. That's 22. So almost like 20K a day to hold the trade. I said 10% of 1,000. No, I was kind of talking in my head. Sorry. So basically what I meant was if you're trading in $1,000 account, risking 10%, 10% risk is $100. Your risk to reward should be right around 1 to 4 or 1 to 3, 1 to 4. And that should give you $400, which is 40%. That's why I never understood when people be like, oh, you're making a lot of money. It's just really just numbers at the end of the day. Like, risk wisely. If you risk wisely, like, you'll stack your account hella fast, because just think about the numbers. Taking $1,000 account, slow down, just risk $100, take one trade, maybe two, one trade, one setup, stick to that setup, risk that 100. If the setup hits, $400. Cool. You might in your head, you know what the problem is? People want to just make $10,000 in like one trade, and like they want to make the max they can make in one trade. But bro, you're not going to get to that point until like fucking month 13. Nah, but you're going to make a lot of money, but you're just not going to do it your first month, second month. Like, yeah, if you're risking spamming lots on, yeah, you might end up fucking around and getting a good setup, a good trade. But don't do that, because that's not going to be something you want to do long term. You don't want to just spam trades and spam lots just because. Like, it has to make sense. So in the beginning, take that 300, take that 400, because that adds up. Like, imagine 10 trades, they all $400. Like, that adds up, right? That literally adds up. 10 trades, $400. Do the math. Literally adds up. And that could be in 1 month. And then your second month, you can risk more. So now this time you can risk $300 per trade. So every trade you hit now, you're making right around $1.2 thousand per trade. So you only need one trade. That's your job right there. That's a job right there. Then you can go full time off of that if you're consistent. If you can risk, so let's put it this way. If you can risk $300, a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, so $900 per trade. If you can do one of those trades every single week, you can literally become a full-time trader off of that. I don't know your billing situation, but to be honest, that's literally exactly what you'll get paid at your job. You obviously want to do more, but if you can risk $300 and come out on top every single week, you can definitely become a full-time trader. And that's just numbers. Like, obviously you got to take account of bills and stuff like that, but then at the same time, you can grow from that, because the only thing, if you're already hitting your trades, the only thing stopping you is pretty much the risk. From growing, it's really risk. It's not even like, first get down the structure. What is trends? What is the higher time frame? How to trade off the higher time frame? I'm a swing trader, so I'm always advise people to go swing trading. Ever since I switched to swing trading, I've made. So if you do $500, right? So each trade you take is a 1 to 4, 1 to 3, right? Let's just say 1 to 4 to make it, because that's what you always get, right? So $500, you make one trade hits, right? Boom, you're at $700. Now you're at $700. I'm lagging. Oh, brother. He said, I can't stay and shit and get charged. Okay, am I back? All right, calm. So let's say you hit your first trade. Congratulations. You hit trade number 1. You're feeling great. You're doing your thing. And let's say you hit trade number 2. So now we hit trade number 2. We risked $50. We made a 1 to 4. It could be more or less. That's the crazy part. Trading, it could be more or less. We could have made 150 this day, right? Let's just say we only made 150 today. Boom. Okay, now we're at $850. This is 2 days of trading already. Let's say third day of trading, we lost. But remember, our risk is $50. Boom, we lost the trade. Okay, cool. We still got 800 in the account. Next day, we make $200. Now we're at $1,000. So from this $1,000, now we can up our risk if we want to. If we're feeling good, we already hit 3 trades in a row. Let's see if we can up our risk. Let's do $100 per trade. Now, if we do $100 per trade, we're going to make $400 if it's a 1 to 4. If it's a 1 to 3, we're going to make $300. So let's just say we hit another 1 to 4, because your main focus in the beginning isn't to make money. It's to make sure that your trades are accurate. Like, you want to make sure that your trades are accurate, because that's the most important part. That's what's going to make you the most money. If your trades is accurate, you're gonna make money regardless. Like, that's common sense, you know? That's common sense. So boom, this is day 4. Like, day 4, you've only traded 4 days. So day 5, right? And you're already at $1,000, and you're just keeping it cool, keeping it casual, keeping it cool, keeping it casual. This is first month. So from here, you're on day 5. You hit another trade. You're feeling good. It was a great swing trade. Let's say today we did a great day. We hit a 1 to 6. So now we hit a 1 to 6. It was a great day in the market. We're at $600, 1.6K. Calm. Okay, we're still cruising. We're still chilling, keeping our composure, and we're just chilling. So from here, we're on day, what did I say, day 6 or like day 5 going on to day 6. Let's say we took another loss. We lost $100 today. Okay, cool. We lost $100. Our risk was $100. We was looking for a 1 to 4. We only lost 100. I never understood why people say they always blow their accounts, because it's like, bro, have proper risk. You shouldn't be going all the way down. Unless you want to risk higher, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with risking higher. I'm a high risker. Sometimes I risk 10%. Sometimes I risk 15. Hey, we all do it, but it shouldn't be there shouldn't be a time where you're just like stacking up and then you just have one day where you just start spamming in losses. Loss. If you lose one day, get off the charts and go chill. If you're trading off the higher time frame, you'll avoid a lot of losses. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, if you go back and look at all the trades that you had that was losses, let's say if you over leveraged, if you over traded, then 9 times out of 10, you was trading on like the 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame on everything, or the 1-minute time frame. If you've ever over traded and you took a bunch of losses in one day, like 20 losses, 10 losses, 5 losses in one day, I'm 100% sure. I am 100% sure you was trading on the 5-minute time frame and 15-minute time frame. I am 100% sure. I am 100% sure. I am 1,000% sure. Because there's no way that you're taking a bunch of losses on the higher time frame unless you're like that one guy talking about on the 4-hour, he's seen a lower high and he's talking about buy. Unless you're that type of person, then you shouldn't be trading at all. You shouldn't be trading at all if you're looking at the 4-hour time frame, seeing a lower high, and you're talking about, oh, let's buy price. Then that's you just being slow. Like, you're not even doing anything at that point. You're not even really locked in. You're just doing shit. So anyways, you only lost $100. So if your next trade hits, you're risking, once again, $100 for 1 to 4. You're making $400 again. You're back in the game. Now you're almost at 2,000. And I'm not trying to make it seem like this is just easy, but I'm telling you, don't let people fool you into thinking that this shit is hard. The only hard part is listening to what the price action is telling you, right? Because I just showed you, let me see. If we swing, we don't get 4 setups a week. No, I'm not saying you're getting this every week. I'm just saying your account should be stacking like this. Even if this takes 2 months, 3 months, it's okay. It's literally okay. It's literally okay. And mind you, the market moves, especially as a swing trader, the market moves more than a 1 to 4. Like, trust me, it moves more than a 1 to 4. So some days you're gonna get a 1 to fucking, like, sorry for my language, you're gonna get more than a 1 to 4. You're gonna get a 1 to 10, 1 to 15 sometimes. Like the market moves, especially if you're trading gold or like what does everybody trade? Silver, BTC, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, all these things that actually make you money, like actually make you a lot of money, bro. There's gonna be days where you come out with you was looking for a 1 to 4 to make $400. You came out making $700, $800. I'm just giving you an example of how you shouldn't be losing your account. Like you shouldn't be losing your account off of one trade. Like one trade should not blow your whole day. It shouldn't blow 3 days of work. Like if you just made $400, there shouldn't be a day where you're like, oh, let me trade this. And then you go all the way back down to like, let's say you risk fucking $600. Like, why are we risking 600? We just blew all that day's work. You shouldn't be blowing your day's work. Let me go back. How do I go back? Right? You shouldn't be blowing your day's work. If a loss happens, it should be a fraction of what you made yesterday. So if you made 400 today and you took a loss tomorrow, that loss shouldn't be more than $400. It shouldn't be even more than $200 for real. But hey, to you is to you. You could risk that way too. So you could always have whatever you made the next day. So if you wanted to, let's say you made 400 the previous day, today you can risk, okay, since I made 400 in profit, I still got 400 to really use. You know, like yesterday was a $400 profit. So I can really use that profit that I made yesterday for my risk today. So then you can even do, let's say $200 risk today or $300 risk. And then let's say you risk 200, 1 to 4, that's $800. And that could really scale your account faster too. And now you're at 2.7. And if you do that again, okay, I made 800 this time. Let me risk like 200. Let's say we lost this 200. So now we lost 200. Cool. All right, cool. Calm. We lost 200. That 8,000 and that 800 in profit is still there. We only have like 6 left. So this time we can risk $400. So 1 to 4, 400, that's 1.2. Like this shit is not hard. It's all literally fucking, it's not math. I'm dead. It's not math, but it's all math. Like, and then it's either that is math, your risk, what you're risking, and then being able to actually see what's on the chart. Like, bro, hold on, let me show you again. That's what I wanted to show you. Sorry. I'm tweaking a little bit. Pre-workout kind of hit me. I need to go fucking lift some weights and train. Let me show you something. Once again, right? We're looking at price action. Right? If we're looking at price action, a good trend, by the way. If we're looking at price action, structure never breaks. The higher the time frame, the better too. Oops, wrong thing. Structure never breaks. So your main goal is to find where you fit in the trend. Literally find where you fit in a trend. Find where you fit in a trend and literally put your stop loss above the higher low. I meant the lower high or the higher low. Yeah, I was right the first time. Put your stop loss above these levels and just hold price and just see. I want you to test it out. I just want you to test it out. Whenever you feel like you're in a decent spot of a trend, put your stop loss above a lower high or put your stop loss below a higher low, and then watch how it plays out. Just watch if it plays out for you or not, and make sure that you're not trading just anything. Like, don't do it on gold right now. I would not recommend doing this on gold right now, due to the fact of the whole lower high situation. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back to the beginning of the stream. But just try it out. Because 9 times out of 10, I've shown you time again that structure doesn't break itself unless it's changing trends. Like literally, look at this whole way up. If you would have just did this, took a long, put your stop loss below the higher low and just hold. And I'm not trying to make it sound super easy, but at the same time, it's really not that hard. And I've been doing this shit for the past hell of a long, like I've been doing this for the whole year, actually. Right? I've been doing this for the whole year. So it's like, don't let people make it seem like this shit is hella hard. I'm not going to make it seem like it's hella easy either, because it's all a mindset thing. Like I'm telling you guys this, and some of you guys won't listen. Some of you guys will. But at the end of the day, this shit is like just literally stop overthinking it. It's all math, and then from math is what is structure doing? What is structure doing? I'm literally showing you this. How do you go from learning from someone to creating your own system? I don't know. I don't know. I don't. I wouldn't say try to make your own system. Just trade price action and market structure. ICC is not a strategy. ICC is just a good way to explain price action for you guys. Like literally, it's not a strategy at all. ICC is not a strategy. Literally, this is indication, correction, continuation. Right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high again. That's literally all it is. That's literally all ICC is. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Same way with a downtrend. Lower low, lower high, lower low. That's all you're doing. Literally just trading. So whenever you're in buys, you're looking to buy off of a higher low. Whenever you're in sells, you're looking to buy off. Looking to sell off of a lower high. That's it. Nothing different, nothing new, nothing crazy. There'll be times where price doesn't come back. So there'll be times where price doesn't come back to an initial spot. This is when you analyze the smaller time frame to see the trend changing. Or there'll be times where sometimes it breaks and retests. So break, come back, retest. Or there'll be some times where it comes all the way down here and it falls through. You have to wait for price to change trends and come back up again and build back up, back above this level. So it could either not come back, you have to find it, break and retest, you got to find it, or here and you got to find it. And that's it. Nothing crazy. And to be honest, the correction is always going to be your best friend, because a correction allows you to it allows the market to reset and then build back up again, build that momentum back up, which is really good for you because the moment that it's ready to blow, it pops. It literally just goes. It's literally all in your head, bro. Like this shit is all in your head. Like it's not that hard. Anyways, it is 11 o'clock. I gotta go to the gym. I'm gonna go work out. Hope you guys have an amazing day.